Okay, we've got two questions here on fairly diverse topics. It seems you already do have quite strong feelings about them, so maybe my feelings will somehow align with your own and you'll feel good about that, or maybe they won't, and I hope you won't mind that too much, because that's also possible. So let's start with garlic. So garlic does have a certain effect where it can desynchronize certain brainwaves. So that's why amongst very serious and dedicated meditators, my aunt, for example, like to avoid garlic, or at least not have it too much. And great. If you want to not have garlic as a part of your daily diet, no problem. I don't have garlic every single day, but from time to time I do, and I'm fully okay with that. So looking at this on one hand from the Ayurvedic side, it is said that garlic and also onions as well, for example, produce excessive heat in the body, and that these should be avoided by those on a spiritual path or very focused on meditation. And they say, and this I think is maybe stretching it a little too far in my personal opinion, but they say that onion and garlic increase anger, aggression, ignorance, anxiety, and increased sexual desire. Okay, the sexual desire, maybe, but I don't think it's highly likely that having some garlic in your food is going to make you a more ignorant person. But maybe you do, and if you do, leave a comment below and let me know, and explain to me maybe a little bit more of your perspective or experience with that. Anyways, then on the Taoist side of things as well, the Taoists will say that garlic affects the heart and excites the chi of fire, and that excessive consumption can cause the mind to become a little bit disorganized. So there is definitely some agreement there, and for garlic to be a staple food every single day for the rest of your life, probably not the best optimal move, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. But if we're really talking about optimizing, probably not. But there are certain approaches to certain conditions, like let's say you're dealing with candida, having something like an aged garlic extract can be very powerful and very helpful. So there's a time and place for everything. So moderation is my take on garlic. Now, to your other one, I'm pretty sure I already know that you're not into consuming animal products. I don't think anybody has ever used the word flesh with a positive connotation. But my approach to this thing is that I support you doing what makes you the healthiest. If a plant-based diet is making you the absolute healthiest long term, good for you. Well, two things. I really emphasize long term there, because what has a beneficial effect short term can be very different from what has a beneficial effect long term. And also, as you go through different stages of your health and stages of your life, you can need different things in your body, and certainly you will need different things in your body at different times of your life. But I grew up as a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for the vast majority of my life. Many years as a vegan, many years as a raw vegan. I now am not any of those things. I do consume select animal products that I find to have a disproportionate positive impact on my health, and I feel much better for it. And so that's what works for me as an individual. You asked also for Taoist thoughts on this. I can tell you that when I was in China, spending some time with very advanced Taoist practitioners, I was the only one not eating meat at every single meal. And when there was a time when they would give me a bit of guidance on my health, their number one thing was, you should eat meat. So that's the Taoist perspective there. Now, am I supporting massive CAFOs and large-scale animal agriculture here? No. I'm supportive of regenerative agriculture and things that are actually going to take more carbon and put it back in the soil, and things that are going to allow animals to have a really nice life until at one point they have a very bad day and they become part of the circle of life. So that's my perspective on it, but I don't push that on anybody else. I just encourage everybody to be open-minded and not fall into any kind of dogma, and use this non-dogmatic open-mindedness to find, at the stage of health that you're at, what is really going to be the best for you. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Let me know in the comments. It could be an explosive comment section for this one, but let me know what your feelings are about this. And do go ahead and leave a like while you're down there as well. That support, and of course, when you subscribe to our channel as well and turn on those notifications, that really helps us. And it means a lot to me every time I see somebody subscribing and joining us on this journey. Thanks again so much for joining me. Have an amazing day and look forward to seeing you again next time.